We are going to the moon and we're looking at those fantasy players who have those smash matchups that could go off this week. Some of these are bounce back candidates. Some of these guys are in game scripts that could go off. They're going against soft defenses, but we're going to be looking at those moon doggies today. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're helping you set your lineups. We're looking at the must starts. We're going deeper than anybody else on the waiver wire, and we're doing deep dives on all the trending players every single day. Click that button. Stop missing out. Our first moon doggy is a potential bounce back candidate this week. He's got the matchup for it. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has the matchup here against the Bears. The Bears has been stiff the last 2 weeks, but the X factor here is Lamar Jackson. And I know Lamar Jackson's got the Q, but how I know he's probably coming back, we got a 49.5 over under. With the quarterbacks behind Lamar Jackson, Cooper Rush, Coop and Snoop, they ain't giving you a 49.5 over under because everybody's road dogging that under. Lamar Jackson's back. They're going to open things up. We're going to get some spice tonight. Ravens, Bears. That's probably going to be great for everybody involved. Derrick Henry's got a smash because his season's been dead so far. He hit 14 points in week 6. And when you look at the Bears, you're like, last 2 weeks, they ain't been good. But also, you're looking at this. Genty, 35. Javonte Williams hit 14, so that's less than what he usually does. Gibbs hit 19, so he didn't blow up for 20 plus. Maybe I need to retract, but we're not going to do that because Aaron Jones hit 15. Mason was hitting in that matchup. You can run it on the Bears. They don't leak fantasy production, but you got Lamar Jackson back. Things are going to open up. We're off the bye week. Our wounds are licked up here. This is a matchup here where the Ravens are going to start looking good, and they're probably going to turn things around here. You got Bears, Miami, look at Minnesota. This is the time where the Ravens just shift it and start digging right back in. Now we're looking at the other side. DeAndre Swift. The Ravens are still allowing fantasy points and droves to running backs. DeAndre Swift has been hot. Why not keep it going here against the Ravens? And we're looking at this on the road, though. We're probably going to see 3 targets at least, probably 5-ish in this matchup. We're probably going to bust out one big long gain. We need to hit either a touchdown or a long gain to get past the fairway. We're probably safe for the fairway in this matchup. They've allowed every single running back to hit the fairway against them. Nick Chubb, Isaiah Pacheco, Dylan Samps, anybody with a pulse. DeAndre Swift is hitting the fairway, and he has the potential, if he blows back with a big run, crosses the goal line, hitting it hard. This game has a 49.5 over under. Lamar Jackson back, pushing the pace on both sides. Caleb Williams aggressive with it. This could be a fun one. And also Odunze. Baltimore is giving it up in the air to all the wide receivers. Keon Coleman hit on them. Keon Coleman hasn't done anything since. He hasn't done anything since. Cedric Tillman, Amon-Ra, Xavier Worthy, Xavier Hutchinson got 16 on him. We're looking at this. Odunze, target-wise, he's been down in scoring last 2 weeks. 10 points in the last 2 games. 10 points something. 10.3, actually. But you're looking at the targets there. 9, 11, 7, 8, 5, 6. It's reduced. You got a matchup here. Like, if we live up to the over-under. Like, if we're having good movement in this matchup. With Lamar there, we should get that. And things are looking good in practice. He's practiced 3 days in a row. I think Odunze is going to get the workload and the opportunities in this game, and I think this is a good bounce-back game for everybody. Bills, Panthers. Carolina's better than what they were last year, but they're still starting Andy Dalton. We got to see how that's going to look like. When you're looking at what they're allowing the running backs, you take out the last 2 weeks, everybody's hitting the fairway. Nobody's exploding, but Bijan got held in check to 16. That's still kind of high, but that's still being held in check for Bijan. You're looking at Hendo hitting 12, James Conner hitting 12. James Cook's at least hitting the fairway here. He's at least smashing the fairway. he has potential if they can pick up the pace. If Andy Dalton sucks, they're going to be up in this game. We got a spread at 7. There's potential for that. There's also potential that the Panthers sneak one by. Because that defense has been stronger as of late, Dalton, if he steps in and plays well, I'm going to say James Cook has a good matchup, has a good game here, does well, gets you to the fairway at least, has good potential to blast through it. Breece Hall, I'm not confident. He may not be out there. He's questionable, so also Isaiah Davis, but this is a good matchup here per the numbers. That's if you want to play it most of the time with your lineups. 12-team leagues, you're playing it. This is a good matchup. The Bengals are dead-ass worse when it comes to line fantasy points to running backs. It just is what it is. And this team has no other way to move the football. They have no other way to move the football other than figuring out with Breece Hall. The Bengals can literally put extra men in the box and they'll still be able to cover the wide receivers. They're that bad off right now. So there is risk here. My confidence factor, my human in me is saying Breece Hall's a little rough. I'm a little bit worried about this. The numbers are saying, hey, start Breece Hall. Roll with it. You might get some good back and forth here. When he hits, it's against defenses like this, Dallas, Miami, who gives up fantasy points in droves to running backs. There's potential here. I personally don't like it. The numbers like it better, though. Giants, Eagles. 43.5 over under. A.J. Brown's out. And the Giants are giving up fantasy points and droves to wide receivers. They're at least hitting the fairway every single game. DeVonta Smith should hit the fairway here. When you're looking at targets here, last 3 games, 10, 5, and 11. And then throughout the year, 3, 6, 9, 2, 10, 5, 11. It shouldn't be volatile here with A.J. Brown out. If anything, they might be able to shadow him a little bit better. I believe we're going to smash in this matchup. I think we're going to get good back and forth in this game. I think that front 7 of the Giants going to make things hard on Saquon. It's going to create a pass funnel. I think we'll have a pass funnel matchup here. I think we're going to get some good action here. We might even hit the over pretty well. I'm starting DeVonta Smith. I think it's solid. Bijan Robinson, he's got the Dolphins. It's like, who's got the Dolphins this week? Who's got the Dolphins? Oh, it's Bijan. That's a smash. Oh, it's Judkins. That's a smash. Oh, it's Vital. That's his first game out. That's still a smash. Oh, it's Dowdle. He hasn't started, but that's still a smash. Oh, it's Breece Hall, but that's still a smash. James Cook, obvious smash. Oh, it's the Patriots. Which running back? Oh, it's Steve-O. It's a smash. You get what I'm saying? Everybody smashes the Dolphins. Everybody does. I don't even need to look at Bijan's numbers here. He's just cashing every single week. Easy matchup for Bijan. Egbuka, I think he's going to ramp on up. 12 targets against Detroit. Now we got the Saints. As long as Spencer Rattler doesn't come in and throw like 3 to 5 interceptions, I think this is going to be a good matchup. 46.5 over under. It's all on Spencer Rattler. I say this in every Saints game. It only went bad 1 game, so really I'm wrong a lot on this, and I admit that. But Spencer Rattler, interception-wise, has been better than expected. But he's still Spencer Rattler, and I'm still going to play that game because I watched him at Oklahoma and South Carolina, and that is what he is. I ain't lying. It just isn't emerging as much. But if he's not throwing picks and we're pushing the pace, this could be a fire game script, a good game script for Emeka, and the Saints are allowing fantasy points at a pretty good clip, pretty consistent except for 2 games to wide receivers. Again, on the other side, Alvin Kamara. Now, he was questionable earlier, but it looks like he's 100% good to go. Look for him to potentially get workload. It's all on Spencer Rattler because sometimes in some games he doesn't check it down. I look for him to safely hit the fairway here. I look for him to be a good fairway running back. They're allowing all running backs except for the Jets game to hit the fairway against them. I think the Saints are going to let Kamara get it. I think this is going to be his time he gets 5+ targets. Like, he'll go on a run here. Well, it's small sample, but 5, 6, 5, then 3 targets. Then he hit 2 prior to that, then 6, then 2. I think it's his turn to hit 5+ targets in this matchup. Get some work, get some opportunity. And if he scores, he hasn't rushed for a TD since week 1. Crosses the goal line, it could be a big week. Titans, Colts, Jonathan Taylor. He already blew up against him. It was week 3. 32.8 PPR fantasy points. Everybody's at least hitting the fairway against the Titans. if not blowing up. Woody Marks blew up against them. This should be a smash matchup. Vegas is saying that there's going to be movement here, mainly on the Colts side. And I think Ward's probably going to have some good garbage time yards in this matchup. Third, fourth quarter, 47.5 over under, 14.5 spread. Taylor's going to cook. J.K. Dobbins, Dallas Cowboys. And it's like the Miami Dolphins. You're like, who's playing against the Cowboys? Who's playing against the Cowboys? Every time I do this video, who's playing against the Cowboys? Then I look at that game, 50.5 over under, 49.5 over under, 51.5 over under. Spread ain't too bad somehow, some way with the Cowboys. It's a matchup. Anybody playing against the Cowboys you're rolling with. J.K. Dobbins, cold the last 2 weeks. But against the Jets, shitty game script. Giants front has been nasty. And we said that in training camp. Now they're good to go right now. They're healthy and solid. Philly on the road, he hit. Cincy, he hit. Chargers, he hit. Indy, he hit. Tennessee, he hit. This is an optimal matchup. Should get good flow. On top of that, Courtland, Sutton, deep ball dandy, deep ball city. That's what we're going to see. 50.5 over under. And the Cowboys are also giving a lot of fantasy points to wide receivers. Whatever the Cowboys are in game script wise, whatever their matchup is, you pretty much just got to start every player in that damn game. Both sides. Like you're looking at the Cowboys schedule and you're like, do I have players on those teams? Courtland Sutton isn't 100% consistent, but he only whiffed on 2 games this season. The Jets game, which obviously every player in that game fucking whiffed. And then on top of that, you got the Colts game on the road. That game was weird and strange and a strange game script. If everything goes according to plan here with this game, yeah, Sutton should at least get you to like 15, if not more. Now you're looking at Rashee Rice, 10 targets here, week 7, 7 balls caught. I think he's going to lead the team in targets. I think we're going to at least hit the fairway here. I think we're going to look solid. We're going to look strong. 47.5 over under. That's going to be mostly by the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs side with the running backs. I think Pacheco's an okay flex start for you. Okay RB2-ish. I think they're going to be up. Rashard Smith might get extra work in this matchup. Mariota's going to shit the bed on the road in KC and Arrowhead. Rashard Smith, if you want a sneaky start, maybe, but you have to be in a dire situation here. I'm rolling Chiefs side. How Rashee could go wrong is if they get so far up so fast, they don't have to throw it anymore. Outside of that, rather safe play for the fairway, if not busting it loose. Let me know who are your moon doggies going into the week. I'm sure there's somebody else. Someone called somebody out last week, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense, and that player hit. I think it was Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter hit. And once they said it, everything went to my head like, yes, you're correct. Because of the slot, because the wide receiver 2s and 3s in that matchup usually get extra targets. Tight ends, the backup running backs, usually in that matchup. And that made sense, and it hit. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.